So I'm going to show you this. This is the Seder magic square. Now this thing comes from Mithras, which was a religion that fed into Christianity. And so it's all got to do with Saturn. Go look it up. It's a Seder and Rotus. These two are backwards. Arpo and Opera. Those two are backwards. And this is Tenet forwards and backwards. Okay? This is supposed to be some kind of big mystery thing, and I don't think that it is. Because when you look at it, the word, I know all of this stuff. It's ARPANET. ARPANET. Right here. ARPANET. Here's ARPANET, logical map, March 77. It was created in 69. It's what connects all of the internet together. It was the beginning of it. In 1973, there's that year again. A transatlantic link connected Norway to ARPANET. The first NLS is named Genie. So there's your Jinn, being the first host. Isn't that interesting when they always say Lord of Hosts? Hosts of what? Hostess cupcakes? Lord of Hosts. I found that interesting. Now, this thing belonged to a thing, it was called the Ops Room. And in 1973, Cybersyn, which was in the Ops control room, was abandoned and the operation room was destroyed. You can bet the Jews were behind that. Let's just look at something. Do you see how the layout is? You recognize anything in there? So there's your cube. They try to hide that shit like this. See? You see how they leave some of it out? Right? But if you know what you're looking at, it pops right out at you. Okay? Now, here's some of the names that are attached to ARPANET. The Pentagon, Harvard and New York State University, Scott Air Force Base. If we look over here, there's some other ones too. Elgin, which is a big Air Force base. This is what this is. This is a big loop. It has to be. This Saturn magic square, which has to do with Saturn, is ARPANET. ARPANET. So to be ARPANET. I'm sure of it. And if I really, really wanted to go more farther into it, I bet I can find more. I guarantee you, the Jews are the ones that went in and destroyed this place in 73. And that was in Chile. Chile is highly a Nazi country. This cube is the key. We all know that. We all know that this, whatever this is. So if this thing's been around for thousands of years, then this is what this is, which means it's a big fucking loop. So this is not a mystery. It's ARPANET. That's how I found this thing. I didn't even know about this thing. I just went ARPANET. So there's a lot to be investigated here. I just think it's interesting that this particular year, and please blow up your screen if you can't see it. September 73. September 11th, 1973. Don't you find that interesting? September 11th, 1973. That's even stranger. They hid the cube in the picture. It's what it is. It's what this thing is. This is ancient. This is the new version. It's all CERN. It's just trying to connect all of these mythologicals, biblical, and science all together. I'm working hard on doing that. But it isn't. And look at this. Pluribus, IMP, impulse, I'm assuming that is. Pluribus. What does our money say in America? E pluribus union. So E is what? Energy. It's the 3. Pluribus. I mean, come on. Give me a break. Aberdeen, that's Scotland. Illinois, Utah, Moffett Field is in California. Stanford, that's in Connecticut. UCLA, New York. What have we got over here? Univac. I mean, this is back then. You imagine how this thing has grown. I mean, DEC 108. Okay, come on. I'm on the right track here. There's no doubt in my mind. Isn't it interesting that Hawaii? They show Hawaii. Here's the line, and this occultic word is aloha. It's just interesting that all of these places. You know, here's another one. Norsar. You know, this looks like a schematic for a computer. Why do they have names of big places? MIT 6. I'll keep working on it.